back now with security expert Eric Mandel. So we know that, President Trump himself also said not fully confident that all phases of this hostage deal will go through. Let's not forget, we still have a lot of dead hostages whose families want to give them a proper burial. So how could also, these statements at this time, yes, out of the box, making people think differently, but we still have hostages to get home and others that have not even been agreed to yet?
Well, first of all, Hamas, as much as you can trust an American designated terrorist organization, is committed to finish phase one of the deal and release more hostages. Some, unfortunately, have perished, but live hostages. If they don't do that, if they renege on that, then the American leverage on our frenemy, our ally in Qatar, has to be pressure for them to complete the next phase of the deal. Now, Hamas, they have an interest here in continuing what's going on. I don't believe they'll ever release all the hostages because they'll release all of their leverage. But why do they not want to end this? Because Hamas is rebuilding now. Hamas is showing that they are winners. They came out of their tunnel labyrinths and they were waving and using, unfortunately, the hostages as props. So they are recruiting, they're building, they're reconstructing. They need this time. So I believe it's in Hamas's interest for them to continue with the deal. If they choose not to continue with the deal, and if American pressure is not effective on the Qataris and the Egyptians, then I think they know that Trump will let Israel have gloves off and restart this war. Not good for the hostages in theory, or at least in this phases of getting them out at this point. But I think Hamas prioritizes resaving itself and salvaging and rebuilding to govern and to have military and police control of the Gaza Strip. So I think this will continue. I think there'll be lots of rhetoric going back and forth, but I think you can separate the two issues right at this point, even though the mainstream pundits are going to conflate them.
Okay, Eric Mandel, we'll be back with you again.